Good evening, parents. Welcome to our April PPN meeting, Parents as Partners Network meeting. We got a little different treat today. We're trying something different. Bear with us. We got a little few IT issues, but we are glad you guys would join us tonight as we're going to take about another 3 or 4 minutes, allowing other parents to be able to join in. But give us a few more minutes and we'll be getting started around about 5:35, 5:36. Thank you. But parents, if you're already here, go ahead and put your student's name and grade in the chat for us, please. Would be so kind. Thank you. Good, Tyler, did you hear back from Tyler yet? I still don't see Tyler joining yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It says something about he's unable to rejoin, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Good evening again, parents. Give us about another minute. Welcome to our April PPN meeting. We'll be getting started in about another minute. Again, if you just joined, please make sure you put your student's name and grade in the chat. We appreciate it, and we'll be getting started in 1 more minute. Greetings once again, parents. Thank you again for joining us. We're going to go ahead and get started as people continue to log in, but we will get the show on the road. We had a special treat for you today, and we're still working on that. Had a few IT issues. We're going to try something different tonight. You always get a chance to hear from the principals and myself, but tonight we want to let you hear from people who are on the front line, and those are our students and our staff as well, so they can kind of share some positive experiences about what's been going on here at CPA for this school year. So we'll start off with our regular introductions from the school administration. And then right after that, Katara, you will follow behind Mr. Erickson. He will introduce you and Ms. Jameson, and then we'll go from there. So parents, be a little different flow tonight. We're trying to mix in some new pieces to this month's PPN and next month, giving you an opportunity to hear from our students and what they've been doing this year, and also from our staff as well. All right, Miss Taylor, who's filling in for Principal Anderson, who could not be here today, Assistant Principal at Elementary School. Miss Taylor, you can get it started.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, rather. Thank you all so much for joining us. Just a few updates for the elementary school for April. For our PBIS character count rewards, we will be having a spring ed count for the kindergarten through 5th grade students. And our character trait for this month is fairness. On tomorrow, we will have special guests coming from the Detroit Lions. There may be an actual player coming or a retired player. And this assembly from the Detroit Lions is called Leaders for Life Assembly. We have the mother-son dance coming up, which will be on May 12th. Tickets are currently on sale in the front office. You have two options. There is a dinner and dance ticket for $15. And then we have just the dance if you want to just enjoy the dance portion, and that is for $10. And again, you may purchase the tickets at the front office or send the money with your students and they can go to the front office and purchase the tickets. The next thing we have coming up is Career Day, which is May 22nd. And I'm bringing this up now. I know we are only discussing April, but for May 22nd, we want to try to do it kind of like the old-fashioned style where parents come in to the school and they talk about their careers or if they know someone. So we're opening it up to parents to help us put this career day on so it can be more personalized, and the parents or their or someone that a parent knows will go right into the classroom and talk to those students. And that will be May 22nd. So if you know someone, you can also email me or contact your student's teacher with that information. And the next thing we have started our extended day tutoring program. And this is specifically for students who are in jeopardy of being retained in their current grade level. And so the tutoring is tailored to that, and teachers should have contacted you in regards to that if you qualify for that, under that qualification for tutoring. And that's it for the elementary school. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Taylor. So I'm just piggybacking off Ms. Taylor about the May 22nd career day for the elementary school. That is also the elementary school career day for the middle school. So parents, we definitely would like to have you guys participate. So Ms. Blake, I need you to be at at Kylie School, be at the elementary school, sign up for career day, see if you can take a day off. Ms. Thompson, I know you are a teacher, so I hate to tell you from your school, but if you can make it to the middle school for career day, we greatly appreciate it. We need as many parents as we possibly can get to be take part in this opportunity to share with our students about these great careers that's out here. Next, we'll have the middle school. I see Mr. Waters is here, the co-principal of the middle school, to give us an update about middle school.
Good evening, parents and students. Just some quick announcements. Number one, we are underway with our spring testing cycle, M-STEP and PSET. I just want to encourage parents. One of the main indicators for them having success is that they have proper rest and their diet. We know there's a lot of students that come in eating a lot of sugar. They crash during the test, some sleep. So please encourage your children to eat balanced diets and that they get rest every night, because this testing is important for their matriculation throughout school. Also, our middle school athletic season has started. Track season and middle school softball is well underway. Performing arts, we have a spring concert scheduled for May 6th. Today, our students performed at Academy of Warren. Also, Matrix Human Service is coming in to assist and work with our sixth grade students. They deal with individual and small groups. They work on coping skills, mentoring, peer mentoring, restorative practices, and goal setting. So they will be coming in every Wednesday to work with our sixth graders. Also, we have students April 25th participating in STEM programming at Wayne State University. Today, our students, we had 20 students attend the Tuskegee Airman National Museum from 9 to 2. Strongly at the end of the school year, students get a little anxious. further change, it's important that they continue to adhere to our school expectations, especially as it pertains to uniforms, our phone policy, and also attendance. And also encourage them to finish strong by completing each and every one of their assignments each and every night. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Waters. Thank you for the update. Parents, hope you can take the information in middle school and share a lot going on over there. So please keep your text messages and emails, check them regularly. We send a lot of communication out throughout the course of the week. Before I forget, parents, you should have received over the past 2 weeks an experience survey. We are very in dire need to hear your feedback, to get feedback from you as we prepare for the next school year. We want to know exactly how you feel and what your thoughts are, and give us any ways that we can improve to get better, because it's a partnership for us to work together to help provide an educational environment for your child that's a success for you and your child. So please make sure that you should receive the a robo text yesterday. At least every other day it will come out, but we need to get as many parents as possible. I'd like to get like at least 600-700 parents to be able to complete the survey so we can hear a good parent voice. Next up is the high school. Mr. Erickson, Principal Erickson, it's all you.
Good evening, parents. Thank you for coming out to the PPN this evening. Some upcoming dates for the high school. Tomorrow, we have our M-STEP testing for juniors. I know it has been a lot of testing for the 11th grade students in the last couple of weeks, but we have one final test in science and one in social studies just in their traditional classroom. So attendance is extremely important tomorrow. On the 27th, we have, which will be next week, we have a dance concert. It's going to be really exciting. All 3 years of dance, all 3 levels will be there performing, and that is at 5:30. Definitely something to come see. And a couple other events in early May. We do have the Poet Laureate of Michigan coming in to work with our Inside Out students. That's our creative writing students in 9th grade. We'll be sending out some more communications on that. Be a great opportunity for them. And on the 5th of May, we have the military ball for our JROTC cadets, and we also have Decision Day for our seniors. Decision Day is at 1 o'clock, and it'll be held in the district auditorium. So opportunity for seniors to wear their college gear or some kind of representation of the service or trade school or whatever they plan to do in the upcoming year and really celebrate their plans for 5 or 6 weeks from now when they do graduate. So those are all the upcoming dates for the high school. I do want to turn it over to Miss Jamerson and one of our excellent students, Katira Waller, who are going to be talking about our DECA program, who will be going to the International DECA Conference tomorrow, flying to Florida for this event.
Hi, my name is Jana Jamerson. I am the marketing instructor at Chandler Park Academy High School. And before I get, I'm going to give you a brief overview of what our program is, and I'm going to hand it over to Katira here because I know she has some other obligations. But I teach the marketing program once again, and our class organization is called DECA, which stands for Distributive Educational Clubs of America. And what DECA aims to do is help prepare students for careers in hospitality, finance, marketing, management, and entrepreneurship. Ultimately, helping to develop leadership skills, communication skills in a 21st century environment. Okay. Some of what we do happens in the classroom as well as on the road at different competitions. And ultimately, the students get a hands-on enriched approach to handling different types of business scenarios. And with that being said, I'm going to hand things over to Katira Waller, who is a senior and second-year marketing student, first-year DECA student, and let her give you her perspective on the program.
Hello, everyone. So I'm Katira. I am a senior at Chandler Park Academy. I am enrolled in the marketing program as well as DECA. Overall, I would say DECA is a very good program to get involved with through Ms. Jameson's class. I believe it really like set me up for a lot of success in like the real life world. Just due to basically a lot of like on-site real life scenario experiences. I recently competed downtown. I competed against like thousands of different students for a business scenario. So you get put on the spot to like give business scenarios and like show your experience with business. I actually was a state finalist. So tomorrow, as Ms. Jameson mentioned, we are going to Florida for nationals. Overall, I feel like it's a great program to really get yourself out there because I feel like I networked a lot. I met a lot of investors that eventually are going to help me get funded for my business. Under Ms. Jamison's like instructions and her guidance, I was able to market my brand and even have customers in Paris, which I never thought would happen. So that was really exciting. And then also just basically learning how to put myself out there and talk more and communicate, and then being more disciplined. Because like with Ms. Jamison, she gives you a lot of guidance, plans. Like I would just go off like freelance with my marketing programs. But as I went under Ms. Jameson's guidance, I'll be able to have like a set discipline plan strategy in my marketing and my business, which actually led me to a lot of success in my brand.
Yeah. And Katira has a cosmetics brand. If you're still on, Katira, help me out with the name of your brand again.
Yes, so my brand is named BC Cosmetics. So it's a beginner aimed cosmetics brand. Basically, I create formulas and different cosmetics to benefit the amateur makeup user. Without doing that, I'll be able to have like a lot of like marketing strategies. Actually, Ms. Jamison helped me with my latest campaign. I kind of ran it by her before I launched my campaign on the like Fit Everyone gloss collections, like basically how to market that and actually get that to different people and get out there and basically gain exposure. And with doing that, I've seen a lot of success behind it. I'm able to have about like 1,700 followers on my my platform. So I really recommend the class to anyone who really wants to join business, have a business, and grow. And I really feel like it's very beneficial. And thank you so much. And I really feel like it's very beneficial. And I feel like you would see so much growth within your student and themselves using it. And overall, I'm very appreciative to have this option to even join this class in the organization at all.
Thank you, Katira.
Thank you.
All right. So the students in our marketing program, how the DECA program works, we actually incorporate some of their curriculum into the classroom curriculum and help the students to take everyday concepts that they already know and build on those so that way they can start gaining a business mentality. So for students like Katira, the DECA program as well as the marketing program, those two are one and the same pretty much at this point. Well, DECA is our organization, but students like Katira who have ambitions to start their own business, to grow a business that already exists. This program actually really has helped a lot of them not just grow their business, but step out of their comfort zone. I don't know about you, but I know a lot of teenagers have a hard time talking to people, have a hard time talking to adults, have a hard time giving speeches or going up to someone that they don't know and just shaking their hand and introducing themselves for whatever reason. So the program does, yes, it does help with expanding your business acumen and growing in those areas, but it also helps with just basic life skills that you're going to need in order to be successful, in order to have a successful job interview, in order to be able to communicate with people and develop those interpersonal skills that are required in order to just face life. Whether you're going to college or going into a trade program and looking to be an entrepreneur, all of these things help. So Tyler Williams was the other student that was supposed to be joining us today, but he's texting me saying that he's having some trouble getting back into the meeting. and that he emailed me what he wanted to say. He had written something down. So what I will do is try to keep this brief. Okay, so what Tyler sent me. Okay, this Tyler Williams, he is in the 10th grade. He is one of our DECA students. This is also his first year in DECA. He and his partner, competition partner Marie, won first place at our regional DECA Career Development Conference back in December and advanced to our state competition, which was just a month ago. And he will also be joining us down in Florida tomorrow, along with his teammate Marie. Tyler says, his experience with DECA has been very informative and has expanded his knowledge in the areas of business and leadership. It has helped him grow in areas of creativity, communication, and has helped boost his overall confidence in his interactions with people and public speaking. In DECA, we go on trips and it helps refine our skills and reinforce what we've learned in the classroom. For instance, I had the opportunity to attend the DECA State Leadership Conference at Michigan State University in October. During the conference, we took a tour of Michigan State, which exposed me to what my college life will potentially look like. I also learned my leadership style through taking a test and had the opportunity to network with other DECA members through team building activities. A large part of what we do in DECA includes preparing for competitions where we display our knowledge of a specific area in marketing. This is done through what DECA calls role play scenarios, where we're given a business problem and have a set amount of time to prepare a solution to that problem before a judge that is posing as a business manager or client. Role play scenarios have helped me build confidence in speaking in uncomfortable and even awkward situations. This year was my first year going to a DECA competitive event, and I won the team decision-making event in the area of marketing management. This gave me the opportunity to compete at the DECA State Career Development Conference, and tomorrow we are going to Orlando, Florida, because we reached Thrive level during DECA's national chapter campaign in the month of November. Another thing we did this year involving DECA is our school store called the Eagles Corner. In order to have it open, we had to make sure that everything was up to standards, and we created a business plan to submit for a certification for our store. All right, so that is what Tyler is the gentleman on the left, young man on the left. His teammate Marie is on the right of the photo, and Gabriella is center. They both won our regional DECA conference, and I was so very proud of them. A lot of times, you know, you get the nervousness, and they really pushed through and excelled at what they sought out to do. So that's a little bit about DECA, some of the accomplishments that we've had this year. And I know at least one student was approached by one of the judges for potentially doing an internship over the summer at our state career development conference for DECA. So that, you know, it's all about exposure. These students get an opportunity to really connect with business leaders who frequent these events. So it's a really good opportunity for students. And yeah, I don't know if we open the floor for questions or if what the order is to just move on. But yep, so that's pretty much it. That sums it all up.
Ms. Jameson, thank you so much. We typically wait to the end for questions, but because I know you are actually trying to get ready for this trip you guys are going on tomorrow, we thank you for you and Tyler. And I guess Tyler, he definitely tried to get on to share his experience. So parents, we couldn't have Tyler on today, but thank that Tyler was able to join. Tyler is actually at work, and she was able to get a 15-minute break from her boss. Ms. Jameson, we definitely want to thank you for your commitment and the work you do with our students. And even as you run around, get ready to leave the state tomorrow, you still have time to talk and share with our parents. So parents, if you have any questions, you can just unmute yourself and ask your question, or you can put it in the chat and I can ask it for you. But Ms. James, I do have a question for you. I may be a little bit naive about it because I've been here forever. I should know. Does DECA start in middle school or just a high school program?
So DECA actually starts in high school and extends to college. So
Okay.
you can join DECA in high school or college. At CPA, we open it up to 10th graders because our 10th graders are typically the ones that are joining the CTE marketing class.
Gotcha.
Yep, so we started out at 10th grade, and 11th grade, and 12th grade.
Okay. And is there a prerequisite for 9th grade to get to the 10th grade people? Is there a class you have to take in 9th grade to get ready for 10th grade?
Yes, so I also teach the entrepreneurship course and advertising. Those are the prerequisites to get into the marketing program the following school year.
All right. Well, Ms. James, I don't see any questions in the chat. Anybody have unmuted themselves to ask a question? So I just want to thank you again for you and your students and all the great things you guys are doing. And I pray that you have a safe trip tomorrow and go back and bring the gold back.
Thank you, sir. You have a wonderful day, and thanks for having me.
You too. You too.
All right.
All right. So again, parents, we're trying to just expose you guys to some students and staff to hear about what's going on at CPA District. We will hop over now to the middle school. We had elementary on board. We had 4 or 5 students who were did a pre-recorded video from 5th grade, and they were just so lovely. But unfortunately, we had IT issues. We're not able to show the videos, but don't worry. Next month, we'll give it to the IT department, get it ready for us, and we'll be able to show those students and more with the same format next month, hearing from our staff and our students live to share with you the great things that are going on here at CPA. So I know Ms. Wilson is at school still, and she has a student with her who's going to talk about their experience. And then also Ms. Chandler and Mr. Tinsley will chime in. So let's go, Ms. Wilson, you and the student, and then we'll go Mr. Tinsley, and then we'll end it with Ms. Chandler.
Okay, so the student is first, Mr. Williams?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, all. And here representing the middle school student, I have with me the lovely little Miss, our 8th grader, little Miss Sharice McGee.
Hi, I'm Sharice McGee. Yeah, I'm representing middle school, and one thing that I like about CPA is that they take care of their students and their grades, their health, and they also try to make school as fun as possible. And Chandler Park is a school that lifts the students up and encourages them to do their best. They also try to make sure that we always have what we need to get to our success. And next year, I look forward to seeing more opportunities for some students and more clubs, classes, and other after-school activities. For the clubs, I was thinking like maybe a Spanish or French club because we already have a Japanese club. And really, that's really what I'm looking forward to for next year.
Talk a little bit about athletics.
Oh, and with the after-school activities, I'm a part of the marching band. So we have different sections like the drum line, the other instruments, the dance line, so majorette, flag, and we also have a new addition, the pomperettes. And I want to get into the topic of more of volleyball, cheer. We have Japanese club, like softball, basketball, track. And I feel like that would be a good opportunity for kids to have more after-school activities. Yeah.
Thank you, Sharice. Sharice is an exceptional student. She does very well academically. She's extremely involved in Chandler Park, and she is looking forward to taking the helm when she goes to high school to continue to be involved with a number of things. Thank you, Sharice.
Thank you so much, Sharice. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for staying after with Ms. Wilson. I know you didn't want to be with her all day today, but I do appreciate you staying, your sacrifice. Yeah, I know she got your nerves. It's okay. You're almost done. We're almost out of here. Thank you for your time and hope to see you at school tomorrow. Mr. Tinsley, you can unmute yourself and your camera. It's all on you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Tinsley. I'm the graphics design teacher at the middle school. And I just wanted to let you know I represent the CTE program there. And it's exciting to see the glow in the eyes in these young people that are so interested in being creative with the computer, to be able to use their imaginations and put things together, to take them beyond just using a template that they, were probably accustomed to from whatever they were, they're used to going to something and just grabbing hold to a template of something and putting it together easily like that. But what I've chosen to do is show them how to take it and break it down and be able to create whatever they want from scratch, so they can make whatever they want. They're excited about it. They've had a lot of amazing assignments that they've had from the Black History brochures that they put together. They've done certificates, layouts, they've done flyer layouts, business cards. It was exciting to hear the young lady earlier from the high school give that information with her marketing. I really, really was impressed with all of that. It gives me a glow of, it's like a light to see that everything that I'm investing in them right now is going to pay off and is headed right for that direction. That was very exciting to see and hear. I'm excited about what's going on at the middle school. I started here as a campus safety last year. I got to know and meet the kids, and wanted to do whatever I could. I came from the Detroit Police Department as a forensic artist and / graphic artist for the department. And I just wanted to choose to give back to the kids, teach these kids that they can do the same thing. And starting at 7th and 8th grade is what I'm teaching at the middle school. I have a lot of fun showing them this stuff. I kind of like put them in the atmosphere as if they're working at a graphic arts company, and I pose questions and ask them, questions to get them to relate it to the actual business of being in graphic designs themselves. It's exciting. I love every bit of it. I'm also a part of the yearbook. I'm doing the yearbook right now. In fact, we're closing it out in the next couple, in fact, in 2 weeks, it should be all done, hopefully. We got pictures, so a few pictures here still to do. But everything seems to be moving along great. Let's see, what else did I want to make sure I mentioned that I'm also a part of the Young Gentlemen's Club. That's another wonderful thing to be a part of, to see these young kids wanting to be a part of this organization that's showing them some positive ways in life that they can turn instead of doing other ways. They really, really, really enjoy. I enjoy that. I enjoy every bit of that. Just recently, we just finished a couple projects, and I wanted to get them into the atmosphere of critique and presentation, so that whatever projects that they work on, they're able to present them, they're able to talk about them.
What, Bray?
I'm sorry.
What, Bray?
No, Ms. Thompson, mute yourself.
It's all
She may
given.
be- Mute herself. Ms. Thompson, mute yourself.
Come on, you get
Oh,
pop.
Okay.
hold on.
Oh, that's what I was
Really
saying. Is that
silly.
they all set? Okay.
I'm sorry, I was having some issues. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, what I was saying is that I'm getting them used to being able to present their work, explain their concept, and also get critiques from the rest of the class so that they can get help as if they were working actually in a work atmosphere and doing graphic design. So that they won't get upset if somebody has a different interpretation of what they're doing. I always tell them it's always good to have more than one set of eyes on a project, kind of thing. We do that when I was working in the graphic arts field. That's what we do on a regular basis. We critique each other's work. We take note of different options that we can do with it, and just to get things and make things better. They're receiving it. They understand it. They really, really love. They really love doing doing the presentations and being able to talk about one another's work. I'm excited about how that's going. But I'm having a lot of fun. I'm hoping that next year that we have more of involvement with the newer class that's coming behind. A lot of them are seeing the work that the 7th and 8th grades are doing. I'm hoping the 6th graders just come on board and just join right in and do the same thing next year, because they can't wait, to be able to do something themselves. So I'm enjoying this. But that's all I pretty much have right now.
Thank you, Mr. Tinley. No, thank you for your time. Thank you for the presentation. Parents, if you got any questions, you can chime in right now. You can unmute yourself like Ms. Thompson did, or you can just put your question in the chat. I have to have a question for Mr. Erickson. Parents, as you can see, we try to, at the middle school, throughout the actual whole district, our goal is to have a program start, whether in elementary or middle school, and then also build on that program up to high school. So, Mr. Erickson, what are the two classes that so Mr. Tinley did graphic design? I know it's the web design, and what's the other class we offer once you get to high school?
We have graphic design as well.
Okay, graphic design and web design, right?
Correct.
All right. So again, so we're just adding programs on the middle school, and the kids can then build up on those skills, and when they get to the high school, take it to a whole another level. So that's our whole goal, is to make a platform so kids can see themselves growing from elementary to high school. Thank you, Mr. Tinley, for your time. Ms. Chandler, you are up next, and then our last speaker, I believe, to bring it on home.
Good afternoon or evening. My name is Denise Chandler. I am the ELA teacher at the middle school. I teach 6th and 7th grade ELA. Right now, the children are working on research papers. So we're ending out this last quarter with researching different topics between 6th and 7th grade. The 7th graders are researching natural disasters. The 7th graders, 6th graders, I'm sorry, are researching natural disasters. The 7th graders are researching our zoo's ethical. And with that, they're going on some field trips to help them to develop their research. Writing a research paper is very different for some of our students. Some of them have been exposed, some of them have not. And so being able to expose them to some field trips that would allow them to experience developing that research is going to be essential for them in this process, so that when we finish out this school year, this quarter, that we not just finish, but we finish strong. Within this school, I'm not only a teacher, I'm also a parent. So I've invested some of my most prized possessions in this district, which are my children. I have 4 children that are currently still students at CPA that are a part of some of these amazing programs. My son is a part of the Young Gentlemen's Club. He's also on the baseball team in the middle school, and he's also having some experience in playing on the team in the high school, baseball team on the high school. My daughter is also a part of the Lady Butterflies, which helps our young women to develop and teach them etiquette skills, how to carry themselves, just as the Young Gentlemen Club as well. My daughter is an alum of Chandler Park Academy. She graduated, and she was that first pandemic graduation from COVID. And so she graduated, and she's received a scholarship, a PSA scholarship. She received several scholarships, but the PSA scholarship for Saginaw Valley State, which is our educational authorizer at CPA. She's a part of dual enrollment, which is another amazing opportunity for our high schoolers for sure. But she was a part of dual enrollment, which gave her the opportunity to receive her associate's degree as well as her diploma when she graduated in 2020. So she is about to graduate May 5th. So I'm super excited. She's graduating May 5th, summa cum laude at Saginaw Valley State, where she will be receiving her bachelor's in social work. And all of that was a development from being a part of this amazing educational organization. And so I strongly encourage all of our parents, incoming students, and the parents that are here to get their children involved. We have some amazing opportunities to make sure that our children have exposure. My son Cody's in the 10th grade at the high school. He is going to be in Florida tomorrow with some of our DECA students. He's performing with the Detroit Youth Choir there. So he will be leaving to Florida as well. So I'm going to tell him to make sure he looks out for his peers while he's out there. And so we are, and they're also my son is a part of varsity choir in the high school. So I am super proud to be not only a staff at CPA, but also a parent, because to me, that speaks volumes to the educational system, that I not only work here, but I bring my own children to be a part of such an amazing organization as well. So any questions that you may have, I'm open to them now.
Any questions? Wow, thank you, Ms. Chandler. We should have recorded that and put it on a commercial. We actually are recording this session, parents. So anybody who missed this session, we always catch it on our YouTube channel. Ms. Chandler spoke about several opportunities that we have for kids here. Is we're very big on getting kids involved. There's so many programs, opportunities kids have across the whole district, and that will then help them have a more positive learning environment and learning experience. They would want to come to school because we do so many things after school and during school, extracurricular activities, gentlemen's club, butterfly. I mean, so many things we got going on, robotics and cheer and dance. I mean, so it's very important that you make sure your kid is getting involved in these great things. And Ms. Chandler mentioned one amazing program we've been doing probably now for like Mr. Erickson, probably 7-8 years, and that's dual enrollment. Ms. Chandler's daughter was able to go and get associates in high school from the same time for free. Didn't cost her anything. So I'm a big proponent of getting students funneled into that program because again, I'm still paying student loans now. I'm almost 50, and I still got a ways to go with student loans. But anytime you can get a free scholarship, free associates through Chandler Park Academy, through our partnership with Wayne County Community College, you have to take full advantage of that. Any questions about that, you can see Mr. Erickson about that, myself, or Ms. Sane in the high school, and that starts actually at 9th grade. So parents, if you have any questions, please raise your hand or chime in. You guys quiet tonight, but it's okay. We're always here available. Next month, we'll be doing the same thing. We want you guys to hear from our staff and our students to kind of get a more hands-on approach about what's actually going on. I know you hear from the principals and myself all the time, but we want you to hear from the staff and the students tonight, and the same thing for May, to get more of actual, a true, real feel about what's going on here at CPA. So there's no other questions. I know we have a Let's Talk meeting dealing with substance abuse, which is the first Wednesday of the month, and that will be May the 3rd. So look out for that. Again, Let's Talk. That's another parent meeting dealing with substance abuse. We bring in professionals who are in that industry to help us and our students deal with issues that they are facing. And substance abuse is real when it comes to our middle and high school students, for sure. Unfortunately, it's a real thing. So parents, make sure you join in for that. You heard Mr. Waters talk about the spring concert. The high school spring concert is not till after our next May PPN meeting. And I forgot, Ms. Taylor, what days you guys' spring concert is on. But don't worry, we'll get that all out to you. Please, again, make sure you do that CPA experience survey. We need to hear from you. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your roles and glows, your positives, your negatives, wherever it may be. Please make sure you do that survey tonight. You should have got it yesterday around about 4 o'clock. Most of our robotics go about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So parents, if you need anything, let's buckle down for this last fourth quarter. Make sure our students are finishing, not only as Ms. Chandler said, not only finishing, but finishing strong for this last fourth quarter push. Maybe like 6 weeks left. So just make sure that we are going in the right direction. But if you need anything, reach out to me at williamsk@chandlerparkacademy.net, or just give me a phone call and I'll make sure to be to assist you. Thank you for all our presenters tonight, elementary school, middle school, high school. Thank you, staff, and as well as students for coming tonight and participating. And we'll see everybody in May. Have a great night.